From the 5002, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the course, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger feel the church, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the real, history in the making. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the field, Louisville taking over.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Let me get up in the chat. Just Dawn in the building, Cashmere. Edward in the building, Dennis in the building, Red State in the building. Great win. Is it me or is it ACC? Much improved this year. Facts. Anthony, what's good? So Wesley says, so glad to have a PG1 back. Red State says, I like it. What's good, good people? It's good to get back on track. Alex in the building, what's good? Ooh. Ooh. Good people. Edward. Thank goodness, Edward, you got that symbol next to your name. Edward. Thank goodness you got that symbol next to you. That symbol next to your name gives small little passes. Because Edward, ooh, Edward, do you know how close you were to getting banished to the chair of shame, Edward? Do you know how close you were to getting banished to the chair of shame? Did somebody in the first third? Boy, Edward, you lucky you my boy. Did somebody mention Duke in the first 30 minutes of the game? We just went through the first part of Snowmageddon. We moved up the game. We got roster reconstruction. We got every distraction possible. A tough Virginia team that's on the tourney bubble who came to play. And somebody in the first 30 minutes said something about Duke. What's the rule, people? At least wait till 11. Man. Woolie's out there working overtime. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Anthony in the building. Well, they took their time revving him back up, Allie Jack. So they didn't put him out there rusty. Listen, that close. Even Rogers was showing out there today. Oh, man. That's a conversation. Fought through screens better. I knew what you meant. Rumpleman's on deck. Well, tonight is my drink of choice is Sky, but Rumpleman's the moment we get together again. How could we miss the lovely lady Lauren in the building, keeping these YouTube streets safe? Alicia's in the building. They were pretty tough. I thought they were tough. I didn't think they had a great game. I think we really took it to them. DJ in the building, what's good? Been a minute. We got to get back on our grind. We got to get back on our game. Sky with 2 cubes. Or 9. Is everyone warm with their favorite cocktail or bag of lettuce from the store? Of course. You know what? We need, hey, listen, not that I'm going to get all philosophical or anything, but sometimes you need to just shut it down and just get locked into your house. Not that I'm a fan of lockdowns or anything. Even if you just go out in the snow and just go for a walk, sometimes just to get your mind off everything, just restricted movement, just to clear your head and just get yourself balanced. Love the block at the end of the half by Big Z. Z got in there earlier than normal, didn't he? Couldn't use it. Listen, nobody has to apologize for that at all. DJ, first weekend of February. Look, you're going to make me go into the studio. Yeah, right. Yep, safe and warm, stock fridge. Yeah, I know that's right. Let me see. Yeah, that caught me off guard as well. The Sananda Fruit New Cut, it did catch me off guard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I did not expect. I did not expect that crowd. I did not expect that crowd at all. Yeah, I did not expect that crowd at all. Shout out to everybody who bared it and made it out there. Um, okay. Where do we start tonight? Do we start with Mikel Brown? Do we start with big picture? Okay. Yep. You don't mind the snow if you well prepared. Atlanta in the house, Walter Hell in the building. What's good? Yeah, that crowd did jump off the screen early. Said I'm not letting look. All the OGs do not fear the snow the same way. Love the effort from Zoo. And he looked more confident. Mikel for 500. That's going to be a conversation, Edward. Mikel for 500. Okay. Where do we start with Mikel Brown? What jumped off the page about Mikel Brown early? What jumped off the page? Was it the speed? Was it the speed of the guard play? He got in, he knocked down the shot early. He looked healthy. Mm. Mm. You think he elevated the team's confidence, or was it just his natural position being a creator, facilitator? Did it just show really early? Looked a lot more. Listen, he looked a lot more comfortable than he did before he was hurt. Floor opens up a lot more. A lot of people got to stay at home because of his passing ability. True indeed. Sorry about that. Hold on. Hit that quick. 20 plus. It definitely frees up the movement of natural two guards. He can control the ball. Look to attack. I'm worried about him not getting those calls against Duke, though. The fouls he got, a lot of them were kind of 50-50-ish. He did go at him. I agree. He helped the movement definitely increase. I think we've been nervous every time he hit the ground the whole season. Yeah, he has some real bounce. He does have some real bounce to him. He's the athleticism that I whine about us not having. Yeah, he can get to his spots easier than some of our other guys. It's his first step until he got tired. Wait, you mean his dunk or his dish to dunk to Fruit? Mm. Red State going with Babyface Assassin. Listen, they're going to have to be locked in. Duke is tough. You see, wait a minute. I didn't see the very end. What Virginia, North Carolina, who pulled that out? Glad to see Mikel back. Facts, James Pennington. Listen, he has a first step on him. Why do I hate that? Listen, is that the old man in me that hates that exercise bike so much? UNC end up winning that one? West End, no, I'm going to leave it open tonight. I'm going to just leave it open tonight. Look, everybody's locked in or either locked in or locked down. I'm trying to give people a reprieve so they're not sitting around arguing with their spouse, driving each other crazy. So I'm going to keep it public with Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. But if you didn't get notifications, make sure you hit the notification button. Look, some of y'all been missing shows because you don't have your notification button on. If you haven't been getting notifications, go to the notification bell, click it off, and click it back on. It'll put you back in. I don't know. YouTube be hating sometimes. Oh, man. Man, Anthony, I wanted him so bad. We did a great job on him, though. We did do a great job on him. So we made him look. No. It's either suicides, fundamentals, or basketball. Tennessee up 4 over Alabama. Oh, 2 days. You think Ruth played? I mean, if he was on the bench, then what does that mean? He's not contagious anymore? Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Can we get some look, agree or disagree right here? Brown's very impressive. True PG seems to prioritize the team over self. I really think we need to address the Ali Khalifa thing. I think Z is more important, definitely, than Ali offensively. Really? I respect the opinion. I like the activity, but man, Ali Khalifa has some head spinning. Ali Khalifa can stretch him with the 3-pointer. Ali Khalifa have the whole defense thinking every time he got the ball. Ali Khalifa is just not a finisher around the basket. But man, we might have to check the stats on this a little bit. Listen. My best trait is empathy. I try to see it from your point of view, but I don't know about that one. That's tough. I think Ali Khalifa puts a wrench in the system. Let's take a quick look. I'm gonna pull that comment down really quick. Try to leave it here. Jesus Christ. While I appreciate the screenshot of the stats, how the hell can I read that? I didn't need to have the logo. Squeeze the screenshot. I can't read that thing up here. All I need is the numbers. Blow it up. Actually, I'm sitting here talking crap. I could have did that myself. Sorry. Hold on. This might be a better version. Let's see really quick. Okay, there you go. Let me see. Let me go to Ali Khalifa. 14 minutes. 3 points. 1 for 3 3-pointers. 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Wait a minute. Comments. Hold on. Khalifa versus Zugreece. So you like the Zugreece rebounds? Ali Khalifa had a 3, 1 for 3, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 foul. Oof. Conwell. It's funny. Conwell, he had some of the biggest shots. I could have thought Conwell scored. I could have thought he scored plus 20. We still got to get Isaac's feet lined up. Hadley's gonna Hadley. 5 or 6. Jesus Christ. 1 or 2. 6 rebounds. 2 assists. Hadley never gets enough credit. And I'm probably the main reason. So what jumps out on the stats to y'all? Let me try to catch up a little bit. Okay, sorry. Let me catch up. Anthony, you lucky we go back. It is not 11 o'clock yet. Absolutely not. Okay. Mellow Vic in the building. Okay, that's where you were at. But we were up pretty big, and I felt like the referees helped them get a little comfortable. I know, Alex. Like, that's hard to watch, but that really ain't his game. Post game. Yeah. I like the I do like the energy. Yeah, the drawback from being such a good passer is having all that confidence. Oh, I don't know. I like his footwork. And he's physical around the basket. So, yeah, I can see why you like him. Yeah, I think this is like more of a philosophy. He is not the Egyptian magician. Yeah, he's earning minutes for sure. Okay, do you think we would have beat Virginia Tech without Mikel Brown? I mean, 1 for 3, 33%. 33% is acceptable out of your center. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a conversation me and Steve. Prue had the double double. Yeah, that's a conversation me and Steve keep having. Glad he's back for sure. Yeah, and you need his explosion and transition too. I do agree with that. From Adrian Woolley, when you say more, elaborate on more. I mean, I think he has to get fouled more. He got to put some more pressure on the defense. Woolley does have to get fouled more. Hmm. Did you think Virginia Tech just hit some tough shots? Did you think we played good defense overall? Or do you go back to practice saying that ain't gonna work if you're the coach? And we still about won by 14. Well, Walter, don't make me do this, Walter. I don't want to do this, Walter. The spread was 11, maybe 11 and a half, maybe 10 and a half. They were going to keep it right around that number. The referees knew Virginia Tech couldn't beat us. They was going to let them keep it around that number. Oh, I haven't seen him. Where did he pop up at? Brown gives the edge over to Duke. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough call. I think Allie, I think it's that veteran stuff though. When we need to get fouled to calm the game down and control the pace, I just think that stuff goes unnoticed so much. 100%. And he plays with his hands up a lot more with Mikel. He knows Mikel is trying to get the ball to him, so he keeps his hands a lot more ready. When Mikel's not in the game, he's looking to screen about 60% more. When Mikel's in the game, he's looking for the alley oop. He's looking for the wraparound pass. Big men dealing with guards that can pass, they know who to keep their hands open with and who not to. But I do think it helps him keep his hands open more for the other guys. And when the other guys see him catching from Mikel, their confidence also goes up and through. So in many ways, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Look, when you come back off an injury and you playing good and y'all winning, you go you gonna get a little slack. Mm. Mm. NCAA gonna ban Alabama from the tournament. That's gonna be one. That's gonna be one seed. That's gonna be one seed higher for everybody. The NCAA is gonna ban Alabama from the tournament. Felt like it's good defense. Yeah. Yeah, that's an easy conversation too. Just like I said, I think once we took control of that game, I think you could see Virginia Tech wasn't going to be able to beat us. We were just firing on too many cylinders for Virginia Tech to beat us. Right? Okay, listen. We got a couple minutes before we can do some Duke conversation. 25 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds. And he had 13 and 3, and he still got beat by Tennessee. Either the NCAA is going to ban him from the tournament, or they're going to send them the most cheating referees. Alabama going to get cheated out of every game. Alabama going to get cheated out of every game. The NCAA going to get their listen. The NCAA gonna get you one way or the other. Get right. They're gonna send a crew of our ACC referees right over to SEC, and the Alabama's gonna wonder why they get the same group of referees every game, and they're gonna be like, "That's just random." Oh, and imagine, listen. I don't even want to say his name. I don't even want to put. Actually, he's the perfect name to say because he would never do anything like that. Imagine if you had like friend of the show, Judge Derwin Webb, and he made an injunction for us to get an ineligible player that had played in the NBA preseason, and he was the one who signed the injunction to let them play for Louisville. Oh my God. You know what? Like I said, I wasn't even going to use his name, but I'm going to use it because he's the cleanest name and the cleanest judge we can have. Right? Just like that would be insane. And then you found out it was a former player or a booster or a donor who gave who signed off on it. Oh my God. Yeah, I would say the easiest 3 to hit is when you down 15 or more. Right. Well, yeah, we'll shoot 38 free throws against Alabama. No, I didn't know that. I hope that's not a fake story. That's ridiculous. Melovic, something like that rule right there is enough for the ACC to sue the NCAA or the College Football Playoff Committee. Yeah, it's what's the word? It's like arranging a monopoly where there isn't fair competition. or NCAA athletics is going to have to register itself as entertainment and not sports. I don't know what their what is the word? I don't know what their identity is. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Designation. I don't know what Notre Dame's college football playoffs. I don't know what their designation is. Are they considered sports? Is that why you can drug test still? But you'll either have to sue or they'll have to say we are entertainment and we're not competition. We're not sports competition. To say that if we rank Notre Dame, they're automatically in the playoffs. I know, right? Don't open. It's open. It's open. That was the funnest way to do it. Slam Tanner, what's good? Red State beat me to it, damn it. Overturn it 4-3. Just like they did with Muhammad Lasege my senior year of college. Yeah, and the sad part is it's not much to talk about. It's just like it's ridiculous. Jared Grundy in the building. What's good? Jared, listen. Go to the notification button, click it off, and click it back on. You might have been missing shows too. Is anybody trying to jump in here? We got some time. I got the Coach Kelsey post game ready to go. If anybody's trying to jump in here, I'm getting ready to post the link. It'll take me a couple of seconds. Let me do this. Copy. It's taking me a couple of seconds. Come on, y'all. We listen. I'm a little rusty. We're getting back in the flow. Calm down. Getting back in the flow. Calm down. Let me get in the chat real quick. Okay. The link is pinned. Anybody want to get in here and co-host for a second? Let me know. If not, I'll get to the coach Pat Kelsey post game. Y'all just let me know what you're trying to do. I did, Dennis. I gave away. I might have one left. Post game. I may have one left on the beanie. Yeah, I have to set that up. I guess since we're all gonna be snowed in, we might have an impromptu in the morning. We might have an impromptu with some video in the morning, about 11 o'clock. But that's why I say make sure you hit the make sure you go to Made for the Ville on the YouTube channel. MadeForTheVille, Made for the Ville at youtube.com. Hit that notification button. If you already a member or a subscriber, hit the notification button off and then hit it back on. You get your notifications. Okay, the link is up. Let's hit the post game then. Give me a good, let me get a good setup here. Post game. Come on, y'all. Cut me some slack. Your boy's getting back in his, he's getting back in his bag. Cut me some slack. Boom. 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 Okay, let me know if the sound is off or volume's off so we can get back in our rhythm. 3, 2, 1.
It's one of the funniest coaches in the country, one of the funniest people I know. And
Hold on. Because I couldn't hear it. I ain't like not hearing it. Settings. Get my audio. Hold on. One more quick check. Quick systems check. Because I want to hear it too. Y'all can't be the only ones that hear it and not me. Selfish people. There it go. Now I can hear it too. Let me know if it's echoing or something.
Extraordinary coach, tactician. Just have a lot of respect for him. So we're fortunate to get the win tonight. And hey,
how's
the
it
biggest
sound?
thing I want to talk about in my pre-statement is 15,000 people or whatever it was, huge crowd, with all this weather. I challenged everybody in my press conference the other day that we really needed you, and Card Nation came out strong. People that are listening to this on the radio or whatever it is, drive safe. My parents are on their way up I-71 to Cincinnati, but it just means a lot that they came out and they had a major effect in the game.
Questions for Coach Nelson? Brooks?
On Thursday, you talked about, Kel being kind of held out of certain parts of practice and not practicing like a full practice. Like after saying that, like, do you kind of expect him to come out and be able to just put up by 20 and 6 and this first came back and since that December 15th?
I mean, with that kid, nothing surprises me. We built him up. So the first couple days of the week, because we had a long week off, he practiced a little more. Monday this amount, Tuesday this amount, and then by the end of the week, he was going full go. And he looked great, and he played great. So if you ask me, was I surprised? I mean, nothing surprises me with that kid. Unbelievably talented, and he just played to exhaustion today. 28 minutes. I just remember a couple times he came over and just these blotches on his face, and I'm like, "You need one?" And he never asked to come out of the game. He goes, "Coach, I need one." So
that's good.
Got him out before the media, but he made big time plays.
He looked at the blotches on his face.
And I know his teammates were happy
Pretty
to get
funny.
him back out there too.
Coach, the biggest thing that I noticed about having Mikel back out there, it seemed like he was almost like a shot of energy for the team. The pace and the tempo really seemed to kick up with him out there, either with pushing the ball himself, advanced passes, looking up the court. It really felt like he almost forced the rest of the team to move a lot quicker. Can you just kind of talk about the pace?
Well, we always say, Skip Prosser used to say all the time, it begins at the beginning. Begins at the beginning, and the beginning is the point guard. That's the catalyst. That's and that's who he is. That's in his DNA. And really good point guards make people around him better, and that's what he did tonight. He did a great job, and he guarded. He played really hard.
Coach, as soon as you felt that three go in after Mikel came back on the court, so I mean, what were you feeling, thinking in that moment?
When his first one went in,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like I said, he just has that it about him and doesn't shock me. To come out of the game, boom, and just the crowd erupts that way. It was pretty cool.
Matt?
Pat, you guys tonight found a lot of success on straight line drives to the rim, especially in transition. Was that a matchup thing with Virginia Tech? Was it because Mikel was back? What allowed you guys to have as much success as you did in this department? And is that something you can harness and replicate moving forward?
Paint force is huge with us, touching the paint. And I think at halftime, I think it was the most paint touches we had in a half, in that first half. And then they force you to have paint poise when you get there. We talked about so much paint poise because they help heavy, they flock to
They're
penetration.
doing a lot better.
Number one
Force
is
them to the paint.
a pogo stick, man. I mean, he's as long as athletic. He looks like a first-team All-Pro NFL wide receiver, but he just gets off the floor and blocked a couple with his armpits. So it's important that you play with poise. And I thought we did that.
I hope you
Played
went
off two, got to
after
our
him, Coach,
penetration spots. But yeah, I mean that's
in the
that's
portal.
always an emphasis. But it was even more tonight. We wanted to put
But
foul
he's a
pressure
senior.
on him.
Yeah, just the first half defense, I thought was really good. You held them to 0.6 points per possession.
Yeah.
Just, what were some of the keys for you all there getting out to a good start on defense?
Yeah, So the second half wasn't,
Yeah.
right?
they're making
And you credit them. Let me say that. They made shot after shot after shot after shot. And I'll watch them and I'll say, close out harder, take away rhythm. But like 13, for instance, I mean, he's shooting mid-20s from the three at like 20% rate or volume. He was just reining in. You got to adjust. Hey, that's not what he does, but he's feeling it right now, so we got to close out a little bit harder.
Zero is hot.
11's a good three-point shooter, but he's driver first. He reined in a bunch of them. I mean, it was like, and here's what I'll say. There's been times this year, I don't think our defense was bad. Again, I got to watch the tape. I thought they made a lot of tough shots, and everything seemed to go in. And what can happen and what has happened with us sometimes when that happened, it affects us on the other end. Sometimes our offense affects our defense, and it didn't. Our guys continued to play in rhythm, continued to attack, didn't get tight when they started making shots and went on a run, just stuck with it, stayed consistent.
Didn't get
And
tight.
I just liked how they responded, made big plays at the end of the game when we needed to.
Tom?
Coach, I guess you were kind of forced into it with no Kanai and no Kaysen. Do you like what you saw playing the two leagues together as much as you did?
Yeah, that's been good. It was good for us at Pitt as well. I thought those guys all gave us really good contributions. I think Sonny had a double-double, which is good. I mean, he's just so workmanlike, man. You look at his, you don't run a lot of plays for him, but he's a double-figure guy almost every single night, 6 offensive rebounds. I thought Zoo came in and just gave us some toughness, some physicality. He had bad luck on that layup around the rim. I mean, that was just like the basketball gods were against him on that one. But I thought he gave us some good energy, and Ali did what Ali does.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how much you know about like your all's plans for getting to Duke for that game on Monday, but just like what's kind of like the options here, I guess.
I don't know. I just told our guys, like a big formula in our program, you guys have heard me say this before, and it sounds like coach speak, but I'm a coach, so I speak like a coach, and that's just who I am. I believe everything I say with my heart. So we have this thing called E plus R equals O, events plus response equals outcome, and there's gonna be a bunch of E's. As of right now, we can't get out tomorrow. We're flying day of game. Awesome. Let's figure it out. When do you ever do that? I'm going back to my Winthrop days, man. Big South. Drive 5 hours to Radford, eat some sandwiches on the bus on the way there for pregame meal, play the game, and drive back. So, been there, done that. So we'll figure it out. And I don't know. Weather and injuries, I always talk about. I can't control either one of those. We'll see how this thing all plays out. But looking forward to the challenge. Obviously, we all know how good Duke is. It should be a big-time college basketball game.
Coach, I noticed that.
I don't know,
one of the
Coach.
timeouts in the second
Put
half,
one of
it
the
looked
put
like
some of them
you
trucks in
went to
front of
a
your
little
bus and get them over there and get on the tarmac and get out of here.
So I saw that, and I know you don't talk too much about the zone, but I noticed that. Is that something you all had practiced? Was that a wrinkle just for this game, or is that something that maybe you're trying to implement a little bit?
We work on it. We work on it a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little change of pace. Like, Coach Young
Damn,
knows me
Rayshawn.
as well as anybody. Like, I've known him for a long
Don't
time.
forget him to
So
talk about the
the
defensive strategy.
last thing that he would ever expect is us to go zone out of a timeout. And we were just like, why not? 'Cause
I say
that dude can
Rayshawn.
draw some stuff up now. He's like the mad scientist. So we did it. And they threw a lob and missed it. And I'm 1 for 1 on zone. So.
Yeah, that'll bring you out of it though, quick.
Coach, what was that conversation like with Mikel whenever you guys decided, he was ready to go? I guess just what were the deciding factors?
Yeah, we just were going to see how the week went, and then as we got to the end of the week and he and I met and he's like, man, Coach, I'm feeling great. I'm ready. Let's go. He had 20 and 6. Pretty good player. I was proud of him. It's been a tough stretch for him. He's been wanting to be out there so bad, and I'm proud of how he's handled it, very professional and all that. It's great to have him back.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Oh no. That's going on in the background. Okay, the Duke conversation is officially open. I agree. Maybe they're gonna shut him down for 10 days and just totally rehab him, give him one more chance to get a reset. I don't think he's been playing as bad as other people do. I think he gives us something, but again, I'm not the coach. Maybe he's just going individual. Yeah, Rashawn, you ain't supposed to ask him that question. You know that. He's trying to be respectful. Behind the scenes drama with Kaysen. Yeah, I don't remember, but I didn't feel like we had I didn't feel like Duke. I didn't feel like we put enough pressure on Duke, offensively or defensively, to win a 40-minute contest. That's probably the nicest way I can say it. We hit a lot of threes early. Duke never hesitated. We have to do something to make Duke feel like they have to pull out a counter. Doc doesn't like who? Kaysen Pryor? If Doc doesn't like Kaysen Pryor, then something must be wrong with Kaysen Pryor. I don't know, man. Listen, at least he was on the sideline, and they said he's not been eating, or they're trying to get him to eat. Y'all better get that man some bone broth. Treat him like he's coming off a fast. It's just, yeah, don't ask about strategy moving forward. Well, I guess you got to ask, but no, you don't. Or you got to have a lot of adjustments ready. I mean, multiple defensive looks. You can steal possessions here and there, but well-coached teams, once they throw the alley-oop and dunk on you, it make you want to get out of that quick. It makes you get out of that quick. Yeah, to me, I didn't care about how long we were leading. It just looked like, you would have had to shoot phenomenal for 40 minutes to beat them. And that's the feeling I didn't like. Like, knowing they were the predator on us. They were just chasing us down, walking us down. That's the part I didn't like about the last Duke game. Well, that's when you start talking about, face guarding. The counter to face guarding is backdoor cuts. That's the counter. A lot of good backdoor cuts, a lot of good strong screens. That's the counter. Yeah, this is gonna be, you're gonna have to see a game plan here. And the reason you go get Mikel Brown, the reason you don't get mad, although I get mad no matter what. So whether it's Mikel Brown or Traore or Pryor or Waterman, I said this before. You listen, if I don't know your injury and you look fine on the bench and you sit out long term, I'm going to be mad regardless. And I'm going to say you need to get out of there. That's the old surly Maven in me. Get out there. So, it's another opportunity against a big-time opponent to show he's one of those guys. How many more opportunities over the season do you think he has a chance to show he's one of those guys? I mean, you got a trip to Baylor, you got a rematch. Virginia, I think, got a Carolina game. It's an opportunity for him. It's an opportunity. You got to find the counters. We got to have counters from that last game, and we got to make them. We got to make them uncomfortable. Chris, we got to make them. We got to make Duke more uncomfortable than we did last time. That's one of those things. Like, that's all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. If we don't make Duke uncomfortable, and the game changed when Chris Mack was bumping Duke around a little bit. Standing up strong, not doing things to get fouls called, not letting them flop their way to 1,000 free throws. Once I saw that game plan, I'm like, okay, so it can be done against the Duke offense without sending them to the line. Right? Yeah, Ensure. Although in hindsight, Ensure got some maybe at his age. But I wouldn't recommend Ensure for the OGs, and that's where they give him out the most. At his age, Ensure be just fine. But I do agree with you. God, I broke my jaw. I had to live off Ensure. It's the worst 8 weeks of my life. 10 weeks. This is the worst. Okay, good people. Hit the notification button. MadeForTheVille YouTube.com. MadeForTheVille at YouTube.com. Like I said, if I go to sleep and I look at some video and I get up and it's 11 o'clock and I'm looking at snow, I want y'all to be notified so we can talk about some real scouting reports. We play on Monday. Who knows? I won't even know if the studio's open. We might not even have a show. If we don't have a show at the radio station, and I just got to do a YouTube show if I can, y'all need to be notified. So you need to follow the channel. What is wrong with y'all? You watch it on Twitter, you watch it on Facebook, you watch it on Twitch. If you watch it on YouTube and you ain't get notified, hit the notification button. What are we doing here? We got good midnight family action. We got good midday action on 93.9. We might have to be all YouTube. Take a second. It only take a second. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button. Trying to think of anything else. I got to go get a refill. I'm going to turn on the game. It's so cold in here. I've been enjoying wrapping up. Welcome back, all the Midnight family. Welcome back. Ooh, y'all know what comes next. Y'all do know what comes next, right? You can rock out, and I'll see you tomorrow.
From the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger feel the trencher, we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the real, history in the making. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep them raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the field, Louisville taking over.